Anyway, if you're new here, hi, hello. We're going to get into so much trouble. So much. But anyway, today we're going to be talking about analysis paralysis. And what that means as somebody who's spiritual. Like, if you read energies or you don't and you're not that spiritual, that's fine. That's whatever. These are a few grounding exercises to really pull you back down. So essentially, I'm going to break down the spiritual aspect of what happens and then also the more psychological aspect. But on the spiritual aspect, what happens chakra-wise is you start this and this gets overactive, really overactive. And sometimes this, because when we have high anxiety, because that's usually what kind of tumbleweeds everything, when you get that high anxiety and you're like, blah, 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 these go really, really fast. They almost like vibrate, like that. But when you do that, when you overthink, you're trying to really feel trigger warning, because of past trauma, past scenarios. It may not be something heavy as trauma, but it could be something as light as like a situation that was out of your control that you couldn't handle. Really trying to find a way to control it and prevent that last outcome that happened in the past from happening now. So you are trying so hard to make sure, well, I don't want to feel like this way again. So I need to figure out every sort of equation, every sort of outcome, every sort of mentality that could happen to prevent me from feeling that way. Because I don't want that to happen. It may not even be something as like a past experience or whatever. It could just be you are so afraid. And notice how when I say afraid, that affects the heart chakra too, and the root, because you're not feeling safe in who you are, and you don't feel safe in general to make a decision for yourself, and you don't believe in yourself. That's where the heart chakra gets affected. All of them really, but primarily the heart and these two, because you're not trusting source and the universe, and then you're also doubting yourself, but also trying to use your intuition to figure out all of the possible outcomes. But because I'm not licensed, I'm not a therapist, I am a Reiki master, a healer, a medium, you name it, I got it. So this is what I am telling you as a spiritual healer. Again, no sort of doctorate. If you need therapy, go get it, babes. Go get it. But this is what I do whenever things get a little too chaotic, for lack of a better term. When things get too chaotic, this is how I recenter. First, journal all of the anxious thoughts out. Like, just start writing. Like, even if it's just like a feeling, like writing down a feeling, let it all out on that piece of paper. Because spiritually, what's happening, energetically, I'm going to say energetically, what's happening is you're taking the energy, the overactive energy that's up here, and you're channeling it and bringing it down through your arm to your hand, through the pen to the paper. You see what I'm saying? Like, I had to ask Spirit one day, like, why that works. Why does that work? And essentially what's happening there, and they explained it a little bit further, of like you are bringing energy from up, down, through you, and through your hand, from the pen to the paper. So if you have a lot of overactive energy, it's going to be channeled down on the paper. So when you're writing and you're typing, you don't have to necessarily write. You could type too. It's whatever you could use with these to let it out. So essentially what's happening is you are pulling all of that energy down and putting it on the paper. That's step one. Step one. And then step two is reading it. You could either read it aloud or say it out loud, scream. You may cry a little, honey. I'm not even gonna lie. You're probably gonna cry. And that's okay. That's okay. But this is what this is essentially doing, is getting all of the frisky energy from up here and pulling it down. I am saying that for like the umpteenth time in case somebody doesn't understand. But yeah, you're really taking all of that energy and putting it to paper. Again, if you don't have time to sit there and take a pen and paper and write it, pull out your phone. Pull out your phone, start texting on the notes app or whatever, and just start typing. Like, why do I feel like this? I feel like this, this, and this. What if this doesn't happen? Like, all of the questions that you have in your head, all of the mindsets, all the fears, put it down. Put it down. And once you put it down, you're going to feel like, oh my God, like, why does my chest feel heavy? Why does this feel heavy? And it's because you're letting all of that out. And if they're questions, here's step 2. Look at the questions. How can you answer that? And if you can't, that's okay. That's okay. It's okay. Step 2 is grounding exercises. Because after all of that, you're gonna need it, babe. You're gonna need it. So, grounding exercises. So, after all of that's down, notice the most prominent question that's on there. Like, what's the primary thing? Whatever the primary thing is, you're going to counteract that with the affirmation, I am safe. Because, again, when we're in analysis paralysis, we're like in almost a fear mindset, because we're like, oh my God, I need to control this, and this. I am safe in this present moment, in this current moment. And it's really going to center you back down and be like, whoa, like if I'm telling myself I'm safe, I'm good. The reason why you're saying you're safe, I feel like I'm talking in a loop. The reason why you are saying that you're safe is so that you can really adjust your brain to thinking, to believing that everything's fine. Nothing's set in stone. You are the person with the pencil in your hand. None of these things are an outcome yet. Like, none of it has happened, has even manifested into happening yet. So, telling yourself that you are safe in this moment, no matter what happens, recenters you. The next affirmation would be, I am present. Because you're so busy looking this way, past, and this way, present, or not present, future. You're looking both ways, and you're not looking right now, because you're like, oh man, this happened in my past, what if it happens again, and and you're just looking at these memories. And then, also, in the future, you're looking at the future and being like, well, when is this going to come in? When is this going to come in? Like, you're so scrambled up here, and you're so scrambled up here, that you are forgetting that you are the creator of your reality. You are in control of it all. I don't want to say control. Let's kick that word out. You are the creator of your reality. So if you are holding on to all of this fear and all of this anxiety, it's going to manifest. And the outcome will be fear and anxiety. Maybe even lack. Maybe even all of this. Like, let go of the fear and let go of the control. What does that mean? What does that mean? What do you mean let go of control? You just said I'm the creator of my reality, but you're saying to let go of control? It's flowing with your energy. Knowing that your choices that you make are for what's best for you. Because when you tell yourself, well, what if I make the wrong decision? What if I make the wrong decision on this, you're essentially telling yourself you don't believe in the fact that you can make a good decision for yourself. That what happened in the past is just I'm gonna make the same mistakes in the past that I did in the present. Did I say that right? I'm going to make the same mistakes that I made in the past in the present. Like, when you question yourself like that. So the key to all this, you only got 2 steps, babe. You can keep up with this. The key to all of this is truly believing in you. Believe that you are capable of making the choice for yourself. And believing in the fact that you know what's best for you. You know that what happened then isn't gonna happen now. Got it? Yeah, you got it. You got it. You got it. Anyway, I hope this helps, my little analysis paralysis babies. If you have any questions, type them below. We'll talk. We'll discuss as a little group. Okay? Okay. Like, subscribe, do whatevers. Hope this helps. Bye.